It's time to take a trip to the dark side today on Walking the Candy Aisle. Hey guys, Jeff here with a review of M&M's dark chocolate M&M's dark chocolate. Yeah, M&M's dark. I guess that's what they're called. They're just M&M's dark. This is of course your classic plain or milk chocolate M&M, but in dark. So now it's dark chocolate M&M's. So dark chocolate coated in candy coated shell. And that's what we're looking at. Dark chocolate M&Ms surprisingly only came out in, as far as I can tell, unless there was some sort of limited version of it earlier. As far as I can tell, it only came out in 2005, which is surprising in a way. But I guess I'm trying to think when the sort of dark chocolate you know craze sort of hit. I feel like it sort of started with the health movement, right? Um, and I know this is candy and all, but like once people started more regularly eating dark chocolate, you started seeing it on the shelves, and I feel like it was on the shelves from the mid to late '90s, certainly, very commonly. So it seems interesting to me that a dark chocolate skew of M&Ms didn't exist before 2005, but maybe that's the case. I did see some old ads for it. I think it started with a line of ads that were some very cute Adams Family themed ads. Of course, Adams Family is a perfect tie-in for dark and spooky. I wonder if that would have been 2004, maybe, like Halloween time, 2004, or maybe that was a tie-in to the Adams Family, or maybe it was Adams Family Values at that point movie. I do know that dark chocolate M&Ms were launched in conjunction in April, even if there might have been a precursor. They were more or less officially launched in April of 2005, alongside Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, of course. And there's some very cute commercials of red and yellow joining or not joining the dark side, as it were. There's actually one really funny one where Darth Vader actually force chokes Red, and then Yellow is like, I'll join the dark side, sure, sure. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so they come in the larger size bags. I feel like I might have seen them in the small size packets, but not for a while. This bag is opened because I could not keep my family away from them. But let's do the review anyhow. So because it's the regular M&Ms, it's just got red here and green. Green. I think she was launched there was a green M&M before, but it was a guy, and he wasn't really being targeted towards a specific SKU. I think the green M&Ms, although she might have been sort of meandering into the peanut butter realm at that time, because Orange was busy with mascotting the crispy line. I think Green really found her own as a little mascot character when the dark chocolate line was launched, and that sort of makes sense. She has this sort of like dark and seductive sort of appeal to her, you know, because of course M&Ms, if they need anything, they need to be sexualized, right? Yeah. So here they are, the dark chocolate M&Ms. They don't really look any different than regular M&Ms. I don't think. I feel like when they first launched, they might have had slight color variations, but I don't think these are any different. I wonder actually if these M's are darker. Like these M's are gray. Aren't the regular M's white? Am I crazy? Don't quote me on that. Anyway, like a regular M&M, they're exactly the same size and shape as like your regular plain milk chocolate M&Ms. A little harder, but maybe that's just the temperature they were kept at. And biting into them, you can see the dark chocolate center of the M&M right there. So, how does it fare? Does dark chocolate go well with the candy coating? It's okay. I think that milk chocolate is better. How dark is the dark chocolate? Well, it's pretty dark. It's like surprisingly pretty dark. I would think they would hedge their bets on the darkness and not do too much, but it honestly feels like they went pretty far. with the cocoa on this. Because to me, it tastes a little bitter. I'm not the target market. I'm not the kind of guy that rushes out to get dark chocolate. So I would much rather have a regular peanut or plain M&M that's a milk chocolate. But, I guess some people are going to like this. If you're a dark chocolate fan, these are pretty good, but know that they are stronger than like a darker dark chocolate than you might expect. I don't know, like feels like more like a 75% cocoa, like darkness on that, as opposed to a 60, which would be a sort of a light dark chocolate, right? A more common dark chocolate that you would see. Then again, like if you're in the market for dark chocolate, maybe that's what you want. Maybe their research tells them that they need to go heavier, go bolder on it, or else what's the point? I could see that. And I think that's fine. Good for them. There's nothing I really need out of this. This is not really made for me. It's fine. I wouldn't turn my nose at them, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat these either. They're okay. I'd actually like to try the dark chocolate peanut M&Ms, which also I think are the only other dark chocolate SKU. I mean, I guess the raspberry is dark chocolate, the mint is dark chocolate, but in terms of the sort of regular versions, I don't think there's dark chocolate almond. Anyway, in terms of the regular versions, there is a plain and there is a plain and a peanut, and I'd like to try the peanut. I think that might fare a little bit better. For me, though, I'm going to rate M&M's Dark. I'm going to rate it a 3 out of 5. Not bad, a little too heavy, and not really my bag. But let me know if it's your bag in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and you tell me why you love M&M's Dark Chocolate. Yeah, for me, it's just, it's not as good. And I mean, I love M&M's, but this just doesn't quite do it for me. Anyway, that's my take on it. You guys let me know what you think. And thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to see more reviews, click the links you see on the screen. Of course, I have done a lot of M&M reviews. You can see all the M&M reviews right there. Okay, thanks, guys. I will talk to you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.